So when we want to find a budget and also set an expectation around the budget, there are a couple of things we can do, bearing in mind that everyone is a little reluctant to give out this information. Now, this first step is really about making sure it's not just money we talk about. And it's a use of an old tool that we've discussed before called the continuum. And you literally take a piece of paper and your pen and you draw the line on the page. If you do this, you're starting to take into account the fact that people are auditory, kinesthetic, and they also want to see things. On one end, you write a dollar, and at the other end, you put the letter Q. And you say to your client, now, obviously every deal is made up of how much you're going to spend, but also the quality you expect. And certainly some people like to get as cheap a price as they can, but they recognize that they sacrifice something in the quality side. Other people just focus on getting as good a quality thing as they can, and money is not so much of an issue. Can I ask you, on this line here, could you tell me where you sit in that balance between making sure you stick within your budget, which you must do, and the quality that you want? And pretty much hand them the pen. Now, very few people will put a mark at one end right on the lowest dollar value. And if they do, you can then make your decision about whether you're going to be in the market with them. Remember, one of the keys for sales is to qualify people out. If someone says to you, look, if you're not the cheapest option, don't worry about it, then don't worry about it. But somewhere along this line, they will put a mark. And you can then say to them, oh, okay, so it's not about making sure it's just the cheapest option. We have to take into account the fact you must have something that works. So we will have a bit of a playoff between the cheapest thing in the market and making sure that it produces the result that you want. And what you're doing in that is you're positioning the fact that you may not be the cheapest, but quality is important. This allows you to come back to that later as part of your discussion, and it's a very, very useful tool for setting their mind around the fact that quality is important and price is not everything.